What's up, guys? Dick in here playing some Just Cause 3. And I gotta say, like, Just Cause 3 was like my third favorite game of 2015. And it is still just amazing just to get on and play and to just kind of take over one of the towns. And that's basically what we're gonna do. We're gonna take over one of these bigger towns. So there's a list on the side of all these icons. That's the stuff that I need to take over and get done. And so we're gonna start doing that stuff very slowly, as I want to talk to you about Avalanche Studios, which they're the makers of Just Cause and Mad Max, and those are two phenomenal games that came out in 2015, and they're both on my top 5 list. Just Cause getting 3 and Mad Max getting 5, and they're both just different but amazing open world games. So for instance, we have Just Cause here, which is basically, this massive like country / world map that you can go on that's just massive, and basically you just go and just do what I'm doing right now. You take over lands, you kind of do a story, but it's more about taking over all these lands. And then we have Mad Max, which is like a apocalypse style huge open map, and like they're both the same thing. Like both these games, you can shoot, you can fight, you can drive, and you can take over areas, but they're just ridiculously different. Mad Max is this crazy over the top movie type game that very rarely does a movie type game come out and it's actually as good as Mad Max. Mad Max is really good. I'm on my second playthrough, and I just love roaming around the wasteland, seeing what I can find, scavenging every part from every area. It's really addicting, just like Just Cause is. It's really addicting running around Just Cause 3 and getting every area, getting every little thing done, and getting every little spot taken over, like even after you beat the game. And I just gotta say, Avalanche Studio did an amazing job at making both of these games, and they're one of my favorite companies at this point. They can make fantastic open world games, and I can really appreciate that. So there's a lot of things to do when you're taking over an area, and they become like bigger as you go on. Like when you first start off, you can take over an area in probably just a few moments. You just gotta destroy a couple things, but then eventually it makes it where it's like 20-30 minutes long. Okay, maybe not 30, but you can at least spend like maybe 20 minutes trying to take over an area because it's so massive and has so much stuff to it. But it's an amazing game. I love it. Let's take over this helicopter. This is a really amazing game. The thing though about really kind of both these games, like they both have their limits. Like with Just Cause 3 here, I have beaten this game already. I've beaten the story mode, and I have cleared out every single area that you can clear out. And that makes it kind of boring now, because when I fly around, everything's already destroyed, and you can restart the stuff, but there is no New Game Plus that like lets you go back to the game with all your settings already unlocked, and then you can go create chaos again. I think that'd be cool to play the story mode again and to have everything locked again, but you have all your perks, so you can go and like destroy these areas really quick. Maybe it's just me, but it gets a little bit boring once you beat it, and that's different with Mad Max. Mad Max, once you beat it, I still had that knack to go explore places I've never been. I could still go get more gear parts, even though most of the stuff was upgraded. But I really love both these games. I jump down here. I need to get some people out of the jail, it says. So let's jump down here. That's what I mean, like the missions become a little bit different. Like you might go to an area and all you have to do is blow up a couple things and destroy a couple banners, and you win. And then some of them you have to get down here and save people. So it can be a bit different. But if you guys were, looking into getting Mad Max or looking into getting Just Cause 3, you guys see it on sale and you're debating, get it. I probably shouldn't even have to say it. They're some of the best games all year. If you already have Fallout and you already have Witcher 3, these are the ones to look at next. Look at, Mad Max, and of course, what we're playing now, Just Cause 3. They're some of the best games of last year. And seeing how it's January, there's not a lot coming out, so you definitely want to pick that up. I say, like, I played a lot of Just Cause 2, like a lot, probably maybe even more than I played Just Cause 3, because it was kind of like my first, dive into Just Cause. I never played Just Cause 1. I never even knew it existed. I would have played it, but I just didn't know it existed. But Just Cause 2 is really fun. I really got into it. Had a lot of cool DLC to make you fly around faster, and then you had the multiplayer mod on PC, which just made it insane. So I played a lot of that map, but I definitely think this one's better. Like, I like the vehicles better. I like being able to wingsuit. There's just one thing though, and Just Cause 2, there was a DLC that attached boosters to your wingsuit. No, not your wingsuit. It didn't have wingsuit in Just Cause 2, but it attached boosters to your parachute. And you can kind of, when you're parachuting, just press a button, it'll like boost you fast without having to do anything. That's the one thing I do miss. I miss having boosters on my parachute. But nonetheless, this is an amazing game, and the wingsuit is definitely a step up. Once you max out your wingsuit, you're literally flying around here left and right, not getting ran over by cars, and it's really worth it, and it's really cool. So pick up this game if you guys see it. It's absolutely amazing. I thought I'd show a little more footage for it. Like right now, I'm like, where's the last few things? There's only like a couple more things till I take it over. I think there's only one more thing I missed in here. But definitely for my third game of the year, and then Mad Max being my fifth, they're definitely worth picking up at full price. If you see them on sale, get them. They're fantastic. So I think that's just about everything. Now I will say before I go, if I had to add something to this game to make it better, I just wish you could destroy whole towns. Like, you can destroy, the bridges, but wouldn't it be cool if you could destroy all the buildings in a town and just completely level it? I know it's not Battlefield. Somehow they level it would have to come back, There has to be some kind of limit on what you can destroy, I guess, but we'll see, man. I know on Xbox One they have this game called Crackdown coming out. And that game online, you can destroy like the entire city and like every building. And that's pretty cool. So, thank you guys for watching. We'll have more Just Cause 3 coming soon. Like the video, subscribe for new, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.